Hey guys, if you're not able to watch my long form content of podcast, here are some short form clips for you to enjoy. So, doctor, we talk about the skin and we talk about health and we talk about exercising and workout and you start breathing heavily and all. Now, speaking of breathing, अभी तो दिल्ली का सिचुएशन ऐसा हो गया कि काफी बुरा है. It's really polluted. Schools are closing down, and we're hearing doctors talking about the risk elements to health, to the skin, to the immunity system, to the liver, to the lungs. What is it that a person can do to biohack their body?
So, when I first started cycling,
Hmm.
even in times when the pollution is less, I've always used an N95 mask.
Sorry, even before COVID, you used to use an N.
Yeah, for the last 15 years.
So that means people who work out in cities, they're taking in all of this smog and pollution, and they think they're getting fitter, but they're also putting in a lot of smog.
Yeah,
But what
because
convinced you to use an N95 mask before? What was the
uh,
thought process as a
so
doctor?
N95 masks are primarily anti-pollution masks.
Hmm.
We have used them for COVID later.
Ah.
So they are anti-pollution masks. It is written there. It is an anti-pollution mask. And what happened was in the evening, when I come back, I blow my nose. I could see dust. I mean, the what secretions come, they are contaminated with dirt. You will be surprised. I used to go cycling and I wear white masks. So the outside would be turned dark, blackish, and the inside would be absolutely white. And when I blew my nose after coming back from cycling, it was absolutely clean. So that encouraged me, and it was like a sort of hypoxic training because there is a part on Nelson Mandela Road where it is uphill
Hmm.
and for 3 kilometers. So
Hmm.
that was a good exercise, and I used to keep my mask on. So in COVID, actually, it conditioned me. I didn't have any problem wearing a mask all the time.
James Nestor has written a latest book called Breath, and he's a journalist that interviewed pulmonologists across the world. And the latest information from deep sea divers to high-end athletes is that the same intensity of breathing is better when you breathe only in through your nose and out through your nose. And what you mentioned, more carbon dioxide allows
Yeah,
for lesser hyperventilation and lesser effort when exercise.
yeah,
But people in Delhi are smoking 25, 30 cigarettes a day as per a Times of India article.
yeah.
So we don't see the pollution. Is your advice to people to try and wear a mask during the season of high pollution?
Yeah. So what I did, Ryan, was I bought a sensor which senses
The
PM
particle.
2.5,
Okay.
and I took it to my workplace, in my room, in the lobby, in my car, in my study, in my drawing room, and outside.
Okay.
And then I could place which place is clean and which place I need to wear a mask. So my hospital is clean. The theaters actually have the lowest PM 2.5, like 9, 10, because they have HEPA filters all over. My rooms are also clean. Air conditioning also to a certain extent brings down the pollution level, especially central air conditioning, which is not getting in direct air from the outside. The big cars all have HEPA filters, and I could have 40 inside my car and 400 outside, the PM 2.5. The smaller cars don't have HEPA filters. So my daughter's car, we put a Philips ka small
Portable filter.
portable filter into the car. In 5 minutes, it makes the PM 2.5 go to 40.
Wow. Wow.
So everywhere, once I know where pollution is more and where it is less, then I say only when I'm outdoors I will wear a mask.
Very intellectual and very fantastical question, or utopian question. If you were the health minister of India,
Hmm.
what would you change for this pollution thing?
So I tweeted one day to the Environment Ministry, to the Chief Minister of Delhi. I said the best thing we have seen for pollution is if you have weekly rain. It was raining for some time this year. We had the longest low pollution period this time in this year before this pollution started again. And that was because almost every week we would have rainfall. It washes everything down, AQI is down, and we are good. So I said the best thing is seed clouds, have rain every week for these 2 months. And you are done. So I think that is the easiest. They've been only cribbing, they've not been doing anything. The
Okay.
measures are all half measures.
So we should end on a less choky note and a more happy note. What about sleep, doctor? How many hours do you sleep? What do you recommend to your patients, your clients? And is there anything in the sleep department that you take from improving your sleep? Is there any biohacking or any nutrition that you do?
So, workout drinks mostly contain caffeine.
Yes.
So if you are doing evening exercise
Don't take
workouts,
the
you have to
pro
be,
worker.
yeah, you have to be careful, or you get low caffeine, medium caffeine, high caffeine pre-workout drinks, or make it half a scoop, or drink only little, or remove it entirely from your but you have to be careful. Or like me, if you sleep like at midnight, see, my mental faculty is more active at night. If I have to do written work, I do that. But I sleep definitely by 12, and I get up at 6:45 or 7. So 7 hours of sleep I get every day. And surprisingly, from the time I started working out, I can sleep like this. Your body demands sleep.
Sleep.
So exercise is the best sedative. Work out and you sleep like a baby.
So, doctor, we'll end this episode with, if senior Dr. Kuldeep had to travel back in time and meet junior Kuldeep, what would you tell him differently?
So, yeah, I will tell you about this. One of my colleagues' son, he was going to engineering college
Hmm.
and he was quite thin and he said, Uncle, I want to build some muscle. So I said, okay, you're going to boarding. I mean, it was hostel. What can you eat? What protein can you get? Can you get eggs? He said, yeah, I can get eggs. I said, okay, so one source done. Second, you can take whey protein with you. And otherwise, everything else is a bonus. Every day you will eat 4 egg whites, one whole egg, 3 whites, and one scoop of whey protein. Anytime you drink milk, you can drink with that. So we gave him resource, and he is a lazy person. He would go to the gym only 3 days a week, and he would do only 8 reps per set. And when he came back after 5 years, because this 18 to 20 period, now what do you need? Three things to build muscle, which I didn't know then. You need nutrition, you need exercise, and you need testosterone. And an 18-year-old has an abundance of testosterone. It
Testosterone.
is so easy to build muscle. I didn't know it then, nor did we have resources. Now, if I would go, I would be like a hunk in medical school here.
Hey guys, if you've enjoyed this clip, then click here and watch the full episode. And don't forget to subscribe, because your body is the most expensive real estate and I'm your real estate agent.